Dreidel play is really great for two reasons. This is the latest Me and Mickey vlog, and it's great because it's beautifully animated, and I'll talk more about that in a moment with some examples, but it's also great because it's very educational. And it just occurred to me, as much as I know what a dreidel is, I'm a fan of the Dreidel song, I never actually learned what a dreidel, like how to play with a dreidel. And Mickey actually teaches us this. So this, for me, as a 31-year-old viewer, might be the most educational Me and Mickey vlog to date. And I love it. It starts off with Mickey telling the viewer that he's celebrating Hanukkah, and there are a few facts shared about what Hanukkah involves. And there's this, it's such a small detail, but he talks about the eight nights, and there's this like almost glittery number 8 on screen, and we have these blue tinted lights in the background, and it's such a subtle thing, but it really stood out to me as being a really lovely bit of animation. And then we get to the dreidel, and the dreidel itself looks amazing. It looks textured, it looks wooden, very, very impressive. And then Mickey shows us how to play, and we get this bird's eye view of 4 plates, and talks about what the different signs on the dreidel mean and what it means if you spin it and it lands on that. And then we play a game, and he spins it a couple of times, and then he passes the dreidel through the screen to the viewer, and we get to spin it. And I genuinely really thoroughly enjoyed it. I was learning something, and that was tremendous. And I'm very grateful to Mickey Mouse for teaching me how to play with a dreidel, because I just never ever actually knew what the rules of the game were. And I have to say, it sounds tremendous fun. I really enjoyed this vlog. It's beautifully animated, very educational, obviously very interactive. I imagine that a lot of people watching it aren't going to have a dreidel unless they're Jewish. So it's not necessarily something that a lot of children will be able to replicate, unlike, for example, when we were making the spooky Halloween bags. Most children have arts and crafts. This one, not so much, but if it encourages children, or anybody, to take an interest in another culture, in another religion, in what their own activities are, and they then go and either learn more about it, or even acquire a dreidel, or ask a friend who's Jewish, that's a pretty great thing indeed. I really had a lot of fun with this. Very educational, great fun, interactive, beautifully animated. No complaints from me. Without question, dreidel play is one of the strongest Me and Mickey vlogs in quite a while.